Hello, and welcome to IMMB Business Podcast with Auntie E.
And Auntie K. That's
Y'all,
right. Your mother's a fucking Tahoe. We did it. I shut my mouth, I closed my eyes, and we fucking started this podcast like normal ass bitches.
first time. I mean, maybe not like normal ass bitches because I was laughing. I was so excited, and your facial expression was amazing. Speaking of facial expressions, guys,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
listening, we have a video podcast. We record this episode and upload it to YouTube. So if you want to watch us, search us up, or click the link which is in our profile. But if you want to search for us, it's the same here. Whatever our podcast is called.
My Business Podcast. Why can't you remember the name, Evie? I wonder.
That's so weird.
That's so strange. What's going on with you over there?
Oh, well, here's the thing, y'all. I touched on this not last week. I had family in town, so we didn't record. But the week before that, how I have become a hemp advocate, and I'm talking hemp flower, CBD, very minute traces of THC. I love this stuff. So today I got a new strain, and it is a good time. What is it called? Super lemon haze. It's a sativa dominant hybrid, and it makes me chatty as fuck.
Which I love. I love. Because a bitch can bump her gums.
It's a good time. We've sat here just talking, just bumping our gums, like Auntie K said, for a good while before we started, recording our episode. So here we are. Here we are.
Oh my gosh. How was your last week?
Oh man, it was a good time.
What's your
sister, my niece, my nephew, my brother-in-law, they were in town. My sister's in the military, for y'all who don't know, and she lives in another state. And she just came in for like oh my gosh, what is it called? Easter.
Lord.
She came down for Easter and stayed like for the week, and it was so good seeing her and reconnecting with her and spending time with my niece and my nephew. And it was just so nice. I just felt just so amazing.
Yes.
It was good.
What I do last week for Easter, I made some lamb chops and I ate them, and that's it. I didn't decorate no funky ass Easter eggs. I didn't have no funky ass Easter egg hunt. Fuck that little rabbit. He's creepy anyway. Yeah, that's it.
It sounds, oh wow. Sounds great.
That's it.
Lamb chops.
It was awesome. I love me some lamb chops.
Listen, y'all, soon enough here, I'm gonna be able to go and visit Auntie K because she lives a few cities over from me, and it's gonna be a good time because I just got my second COVID shot today.
Man. Oh, man. I got my shot yesterday, y'all.
Dang, y'all don't even know. Like, this is a big deal. This is not her thing. Like, putting things like that into her body, it's not her thing.
I do not do that. Like, I don't fuck with foreign shit. Like, if I can't see, like, if it's not a plant, a fruit, like, I don't put foreign shit. I don't take medication. I barely take vitamins that are like processed vitamins. Like, I am a very holistic consumer, and I just don't fuck with the foreign shit. And because I don't fuck with the foreign shit, yesterday when I got my first shot, everybody's like, "No, son, the first shot's not that bad. It's the second shot that's gonna get you fucked up." Wrong. I was fucked up yesterday. Even this morning, my whole, like, at first it was just my arm. My arm was just sore. I had to keep it moving, right? But then when I like chilled out for a little bit, did some meditation, my whole left side, like all the way up to like up under my ear, like my neck all the way down to the tip of my fucking toe was like paralyzed. Like, I could not move. And it's to the point today, like, this side is fucking great, bro. I could go and beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather. Like, I'm fucking, like, this side, my left side now,
Ready.
fucking ox. My right side is now fucked up.
I didn't even know that was a side effect. It's so weird. I never heard that, like, partial paralysis or like numbness is this. I had no idea. But like,
I don't.
Speaking about it, and I was thinking, I did notice this a little bit earlier because my left arm where I got my shot, like, it's definitely, there's some weakness, and it's like it's just heavier to lift, you know. And like I put
Imagine your whole left
something.
side not being able to lift. Yeah.
I was holding my phone in my hand and I was like, oh my gosh, like, why is this so heavy? It's just my phone. And I'm just like, oh shit.
That's how it started. I went to go eat lunch with my friend because I hadn't seen him in a while. And I was at his house, we were eating lunch, and then I go to lift up my purse and it didn't move.
That's how my arm feels right now. Like, I'm like, it's just like,
and I was like low-key scared, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But then I was Googling and stuff, and they were like, it can be soreness, like all on the side, definitely the injection site. Wow. And then I was even getting like dry mouth. I had a little tiny fever, but like, excuse me, that's it. So now a bitch is really scared for this second shot.
Dang. Okay, so listen. We can't think that way, you know?
Yes.
Correct. You're gonna manifest this in a way that you don't want. So let's shift our mindset. Let's manifest a little bit, you know?
This next shot is gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing. I will be completely healthy.
I am healthy.
Yes, I am healthy.
I am grateful.
I am grateful that I was able to receive the shot. The gratitude, you guys, when you're manifesting, the gratitude is the most important. You have to feel the gratitude. You can't just say like, oh, I'm so grateful, but you, like, these words are meaningless if you don't feel the gratitude in your bone marrow.
I have a slight disclaimer though. As you saw, I was patting my weave. If you're watching, I was patting my wig. She's cute. Her name's Yvette. Anyway. So, you know, they just recalled the Johnson & Johnson shots because people are getting blood clots.
Yes.
I straight up, I told everybody. I was
so like, did I.
I was like,
very beginning.
If we all turn into zombies, I'm coming for your ass first if you took the Johnson & Johnson shot, because you're a different kind of zombie. So if I'm a zombie in this apocalypse and you are a Johnson & Johnson zombie, I'm coming for your ass first.
Okay, that's not what I told people.
That's not what I told them.
All I said from the very beginning was, don't fucking take that shot. That's not the one. Bad shit. Like, I just knew, bro. Like, that's just, you know, sometimes we be tapping into things, and I just knew.
This is my thing with the Johnson & Johnson shot. If they're willing to give and put lead and asbestos in their baby food and their baby products, what the fuck makes you think that's a vaccination? First of all, these bitches don't make cures. They make first aid kits.
Yeah.
They don't have, like, they don't even make medication, like first aid kits and lotion. And you're telling me, okay, you're telling me that you're about to cure a whole, get the fuck out of here.
I just, from
you
the very,
can't even get my elbow ash good. Like, you can't even get my elbow ash good, but you're about to cure my whole, fuck you. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
My mom wanted the Johnson & Johnson shot, and I, like,
with all due respect, your mom's a different breed. She could probably handle it. She'd probably be leading them Johnson & Johnson zombies. She'd be like, come on, bitches. Straight up. Your mom's a different breed. She could handle that shit. If we're being honest.
Right. You are absolutely right.
If we're being
Without a
honest.
doubt, without a doubt. But I was like, nah, you're not getting that one. She's like, it's just one shot, and I don't have to worry about like a second one. And well, and she was choking on saliva. She's just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I convinced her not to. Damn.
I'm proud of you. Thank you.
That was wild, man.
I know a few people that got the Johnson & Johnson. They were like, shit,
How
my
long
leg
did you get
hurt.
it? That window, what is it, like 6 to 13 days, 6 to 14 days, something like that?
Yeah.
That's
And
a
it's
long,
like,
that's a big window. That's 2 weeks.
but here's the thing. That's why everybody's like, I'm like, don't take the Johnson shot. Johnson, they were like, yeah, if you get this shot, you could still get COVID. And that, like, what?
Yeah.
I know that's a possibility with every shot, but for you to confidently
It's a
say that,
higher percentage with theirs.
like,
No.
anyway, I'm gonna mind my fucking business though, because I ain't no fucking doctor.
At the end of the day,
Bitch, my shit was fucked up yesterday. I couldn't go up and down the stairs. I was afraid I was about to piss on myself.
Oh my
And
gosh.
like, I could not fucking move. I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, what if I don't feel this side of my body ever again?
Wow.
Like, that was a thought that I fucking had.
That's scary.
But it's a scary ass thought. And I was like, and then I had to calm down. My Apple Watch was like, bitch, you're tripping. And I was like, you right, Mr. Apple Watch. Like, you right. Like, I'm gonna calm down. But then I was like, no, bitch, because what if? Like, these bitches were out here getting the vaccine. Like, the one lady, she like has permanent ticks and shit now. Lord Jesus, universe, thank you for keeping me safe. Let's move on. Anyway, I'm on my fucking business. I'm gonna get the second shot and everything's gonna go Gucci, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Oh my God.
We are what? We are healthy.
We are healthy.
And grateful.
We are healthy and grateful.
Grateful.
Speaking of grateful, I mentioned this one in our little pre-chat. Bhad Bahbie. I'm gonna meet me out, catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
Dr.
Okay,
Phil's girl, right?
With this, but tell us.
Catch me outside. How about that? As a grown woman, I was literally about to invest in some of her merch that said "Catch me outside." How about that? Like a few years ago, I swear, I was like, I'm about to buy this, and then I saw that hoe was like $45, and I was like, little girl. You ain't catching this check, no. Anyway, so her name's like Danielle Burgurvey, right? You guys fact checked us. We just be bumping our gums. Y'all be like, oh, that's not your name. Bitch, I don't care. This is just what I know, okay? Fucking figure it out. Context clues, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Danielle Burgurvey, however the fuck you say her name, right? Turned 18 and made an OnlyFans. Didn't take off a piece of clothing or anything. In 6 hours, through her subscriptions, she made $1 million.
Wow. What the? Why? What? That's wild. Okay,
It's a
I
little
remember
concerning to me
seeing,
on
like,
a
something
few
about
levels.
OnlyFans, but I wasn't like, I don't care about stuff like that. So I just, not OnlyFans. I mean, like, quote unquote celebrity or gossipy.
I don't do the celebrity gossip thing. It came up for me because I found out about it because one, Willie is like all into the celebrity gossip. It's just how he is. It's part of his culture. He's from Florida. We won't get into it today. But I also saw it. It came on my Yahoo News or whatever, or not my Yahoo, whatever fuck news I get, right? And it broke the servers. And it's alarming to me because she turned 18 at midnight, right? And by 6 o'clock in the morning or some shit, whenever, she already had $1 million from that many subscribers. So you're telling me
out there,
all of these people out there were waiting,
watching, creeping
on this underage woman, child, to the point where in 6 hours she was able to make $1 million. That's creepy to me.
That is
like 1 minute,
gross,
minute
bro.
made the difference. That's fucking gross. like for real, you're not 18 until you're like 18, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Like that's just me though. And like for me, it was just like that's weird as fuck. Am I the only one? Like, do you
Weird as fuck.
like that is weird to me.
That's not
Another thing, not for anything, like a little bit. I'm a little hating ass bitch though. Like I'm 6 hours, bitch. $1 million. I'm like, you know, on the other end of that spectrum, you know, like we talking about in 6 hours, like shit, bitch, it don't take me like 2, 3, no, like 3 or 4 years to make that $1 million, right? Like a good like 3, 4 years. This bitch did it in 6 hours from some fucking perverts off the interwebs.
Wow. Shocking.
Yo, I wish you could have just saw her face. If you're listening,
You can't on our
fucking...
YouTube. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, but like if you're just listening, this bitch shocking. Oh my god.
That was a lot. Okay, so
Like
really quick. I want a little segue. It's completely unrelated. My friend got me this crystal. The garnet.
Denise.
Yeah. It's a garnet. And I got it. I mean, and she got it because she just randomly sent it to me. And she sent me a text one day and she's just like, hey, I got you this crystal, or I got you a crystal. It's a garnet. And I got one for myself. And like, it's like a connection, you know, we're connected through our crystals. And it's so cute. And she does this thing. She goes like on hikes on the weekends. So she's like, last weekend, I recharged our friendship crystal in the streams of like on the trails, like where she was hiking and stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that is so
That's some cute ass, like that's spiritual baddie shit.
I loved it. It was amazing. And like I treasure this crystal. It's just such a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share that with y'all for no particular reason other than I have an amazing friend who sent me a beautiful crystal and we have this amazing connection and I adore her.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, speaking of friends, next week we're gonna have a special guest.
Ooh.
This person, I'm not gonna tell you too much about her yet. She's our mutual friend and our mutual. And her and my relationship, she personally, I would say the growth that I've done in these recent months has been based off of a single conversation that I've had with her. And I have completely done like a 180 when it comes to a lot of things because of this one conversation. And even I know you guys have noticed because everybody's like, yo, you're changed. You're different. Like your vibe is different. Like it was good before, but it's really good. Like something has changed. It's because of her.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for her. And it's, I can't wait for y'all to meet this bitch. And she's fucking gorgeous.
She is. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Just wait.
Just wait. She's gorgeous, but not just like physically, because physically, like she could get it. Like,
damn.
Aaron, watch out. Like, hide your wife for real, because I'll find her. But when I say she's gorgeous, like I'm solely talking about like her spirit, her soul, her energy. And then like to see her face too, it's like a fucking jackpot lottery. Like, because she's so gorgeous on the inside, it makes her external even that much more gorge. I love her. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I'm fangirling right now over her because I love her.
Amazing. She really is.
So that so next week, I'm excited too.
For that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I just wanted to touch base real quick. So, are you frozen? Oh,
No, I was gonna ask, but I think you're about to. I think you're about to say because I was about to ask about it because
was
I
it
was
the
getting.
Florida water?
Yeah, I was getting like, sir. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Y'all. So I there's this thing, if y'all don't know, it's called Florida water. Kristen, what is Florida water?
Florida water is that shit. It's like holy water for spiritual ass bitches, witches, whatever you want to call it. But it is great for cleansing. It is great for basic spells, complicated spells. It's legit holy water for witches, casters, spiritual ass bitches. It's that's all I can say. Bye.
It smells so good, first of all. But what's so interesting about this? It says Florida water cologne. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, so this Florida water. Where did I get this Florida water? Well, let me tell you where I got it.
Strange as fuck, and I need to know. She told me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Don't tell me now. I need to hear about this on the podcast."
I got it at Walmart, guys.
The fuck?
Like what? What? This blew my mind. So I'm at Walmart, and I don't go to that place very often. I'm not like pro Walmart for it. I just don't like. Typically, I
I don't
don't.
fuck with Walmart. That's okay.
Yeah. So like I was there. So weird that I was there, but I was there, and I was near like kind of where like the makeupy stuff transitions into like I
The
guess
face cleanser.
yeah, like beauty stuff or
That's
like
how it does it in
medicine-y
Target.
stuff, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so like it was around that area. So I'm just walking and all of a sudden, like I go to the back or of the aisles and I'm walking straight ahead so I can leave that area and I just see it on the shelf chilling there. And it was like there was like 2 rows of it. I was like, what the
What the fuck?
what? Why is there I mean, I bought it, but like why is there Florida water at Walmart? That was so weird. That's the thing you get at a hiccup. It's the thing you get at a botanica, metaphysical shop, you know?
You don't find that shit at Walmart.
It's not a Walmart kind of a thing. So why I don't know. It was so weird. But it was there. It was there. That's where I got it.
Honestly, if we're being honest, I like they're getting hip. Like these big box people are getting hip because a lot of people are on this spiritual ass trend, and the elite got to make their money somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But like also, bitch, Walmart, like I would be shooketh.
I was.
I would have
I
I
went
would
up
have
to
bought
my
it
mom.
too.
I was like, "Mom, Florida water." And she was like, "Oh, my mom used to use that as a perfume." And and I leaned in and I was like, "It's for brujeria stuff." She looked at me and she's like, "I know, stupid."
I told y'all her mom's a different breed. Like her mom, like she would fucking lead the zombie apocalypse from the Johnson and Johnson war. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she'd be that zombie leader at the front, like
Uh-huh.
eating
Uh-huh.
the ones who are like not killing enough people or something.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how I would act. Like, if I was in Target or Walmart and there was like a whole ass fucking aisle of shit that I would normally get from like a Botanica or like a fucking metaphysical shop or whatever you want to call it. I call it the store because it's not metaphysical to me. It's the store where I get my shit. Okay. It's not a fucking metaphysical shop. This is my regular shop, bitch. I got shit I need to buy, right? But I don't know how I would act. I would either panic. I would think I was in the Matrix or simulation. I'm trying to get got. The universe is trying to test me to see if I'm gonna buy all this shit. Like, I would like freak out. Like, I would freak out. Like, if I just like was walking and there was like a whole aisle
Yeah.
of stuff from the
I'm
shop.
pretty sure. So there was someone like to the right of me when I walked straight up to the display case and I was like, what? I shouted it and they like looked over and I was like,
you don't see this? This isn't alarming to you? Like, I don't know. I would probably react in the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I would probably react in
Wild.
the exact same way. It'd be like, okay, all right.
Are you seeing this right now? Like what?
Like straight up, I would have acted
So
the same way.
so crazy, so crazy. Um, so this got me thinking about going to the store, right? What things am I gonna need, y'all? So I don't know if y'all know this about me. I I have like a chronic pain condition, you know. So I'm pain is just like an everyday part of my life. So I was
Shout
thinking.
out to FM. Sorry, my bad, my fault. Every time you say that, I'm like, shout out to FM, bad bitch. Continue. I'm sorry.
So I wanted to like create something to help with pain, but I wanted it to be witchy. You know, I wanted to, I don't know, like, I don't know what. All I know is I want to like make, I don't know, some kind of a spell type of a deal. I want to like spell some things or like, I don't know what, but I wanted to like shield me or like transmute the pain into some other type of energy. I want to do something and I don't know how to go about it because I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of
We're gonna do some
stuff right here. I'm almost done. So I'm painting my nails right now. I'm almost done painting my nails and I'm gonna get my book out. So I'm just gonna bump my gums a little bit to fill in this time until these get done cooking. But when I think of casting for myself when it comes to pain or feelings or protection, I always think of it from an inside out thing because like our skin is the shield, right? Like our bones, like they're holding everything up. So I think about doing it from the inside out. So I instantly think of consumption when I'm healing from the inside. So that's why I'm always into, you guys know this, I'm into my tea concoctions and stuff. But when we talk about like protection of our body, that's when I would do like an external spell or an external jar because I want to protect what's protecting my insides. So when we talk about pain, I see that as more of internal. So I think consumption. I would go straight to a tea, but not everybody is into teas. And different herbs represent different things, right? So I have a whole cheat sheet that I've created. I have a whole cheat sheet that I think I'm only going to do one coat on my thumbs. I have a whole cheat sheet that I created. And this is kind of also how I make my teas. But for you, like, do you want like a one and done kind of thing? Like, you know, more of like a holistic medicine, like a holistic pill, or like something that will be like, you know, a cup of tea, like 2 cups of tea every day or whatever, like.
I have no idea. I haven't really gotten that far in this thinking. I just know that, you know, maybe like okay, what if it was like like just like a general thing, right? And then like a tea daily, whatever, a consumption type of a thing when needed.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a thing.
I think anything can be a thing, like especially when it comes to our craft, anything can be a thing. I don't know if that would be the best in your case, because when we talk about pain, it's about tolerance, and it just depends on how long you want your pain to last. Like if you're in pain and you want to consume something, it's obviously going to take at least 5 or 10 minutes to go through your stream. Or if you do want to use an inhalation of it, like an herbal smoke or something like that, yes, it would happen faster, but it also changes the effect of what you want. For you, I'm thinking of more of like a tincture or a concentrate, almost like I'm getting like elderberry concentrate-esque, like 1 or 2 tablespoons of that hoe a day. And you'll be good. And then like if you want like a tea or you want to add something, like put that in your tea or your coffee or whatever. Like, you guys know I always do my rosemary and ginger, like heavy on the protection. Like,
Yeah.
if I feel a little bit weird, like I put that hoe in my tea, right? I put it on everything. Or like, you guys will even see me, you'll be like, what are you rubbing on you? And I'm like, oh, it's just I put some rosemary water in my lotion. Like, so it just, um with you, I think it needs to be an inside out, not an outside in.
That sounds wonderful. I love this. This has been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so
And like,
excited.
definitely like protective herbs, like we'll get some cinnamon in there, maybe some marigold. Marigold is actually all around good. I put it in a lot of my teas. It's good for digestion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love marigolds.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know. I
really
don't
good
know
in
a lot
tea.
about them, but I love
You
them.
just, they're pretty. So this is what I mean when I say like I'm more of a holistic consumer, guys. Like, when you guys are like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, what? Like, this is what I mean. Like, I don't take medicine. I make medicine. I don't take medicine. I make medicine.
I like how we
And
both whispered, y'all. So was it last night? I sent her a text, right? It was so random. I was like
that was
laying in bed.
me.
I was just chilling in bed listening to an audiobook because that's what I do. I don't watch TV. I listen to audiobooks. And so I'm just laying there and I just start thinking about Kristen. And I'm just like, I wonder how she's doing. I'm gonna send her a text. And so I text her, I'm like, hey bitch, I'm just thinking about you. I just want to see how you're doing. And she's like, I was sending you vibes. I was like, what did I say? Vibes received.
Yeah, she was like, vibes received.
It's so wild.
I was like, thank you. It's because I was like, bro, if I start sending Evie vibes, and by the time that she gets my vibes and texts me, I'll finally have reached my phone. I was reaching for my phone for like 5-10 fucking minutes, bro, trying to get to it. And literally, as soon as I got it, that's why I answered your text so fast. As soon as I like picked up my phone, it was like ding, 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 and I was like, bet. Then I was like, I sent you vibes, bro. Like, y'all thought I was kidding. Like, I was fucking paralyzed yesterday. Like,
That was
it
wild.
was terrible.
That was
But that's what I'm telling y'all. Everybody's like, I don't believe in that shit. And I'm like, but you believe in cell phone waves. Like, if you don't think my brain waves can get to your ass, you got another thing coming.
honestly. These brainwaves are wild. And I feel like something is happening. Some things are shifting, or maybe it's us shifting because December 21st, 2020, if you know, you know. And so like I feel like maybe we're shifting or like we're feeling it now because I've talked to a few people, they're tapping into some new shit. There's someone there all of a sudden clairaudience is a thing they've never experienced before. If for you guys who don't know, there's different types of clairs, different senses that you can tap into. And clairaudience is, what does it mean? It's sound, like true sound or something like that, or
Mhm.
hearing.
The
So,
ability to like hear. So
yeah,
like, even in some senses, like you can hear other people's thoughts. Like, you could be like, girl, why are you thinking that? Or like, it happens to a lot of people, but they
I
just brush
don't
it off.
realize. Yeah.
Or they'll be like, oh, what did you say? And then they'll be like, I didn't say anything. But it's like, you were actually like, they
But I
did say
heard
something.
you.
You just didn't, they didn't say it with their mouth.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. I've also so interesting. I've been tapping into some clairaudience myself lately. Remember when I was like, "Oh, my plant just talked to me," like
Yeah.
So one day I was talking. I got a plant. She's back there. You can't really see her. I closed my window, but I got a plant. Her name's Drusilla, and I sent to the group chat. I was like, has anyone's plant ever talked to them? I think Drusilla just spoke to me.
We were like, yeah, like,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, all right, cool. And then I got this hematite ring. This was like a random, like, it was 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I barely remember ordering it. It was that kind of a vibe. So I
Oh yeah,
got
those
like
were the best.
and so when I got the ring in the mail, I put it on before I hadn't, yeah, I had cleansed it actually. I was already cleansed and ready to go, cleansed and charged. And so I put it on, and my thumb felt weird. It was like really itchy and like
Mhm.
tingly, and I could feel it going down like my palm, down my wrist, down to my elbow. And so I took it off and I put it on another finger, and I felt the same thing. So I took it off and I just placed it in the palm of my other hand, and I felt it, and I was like, what's happening? And like clear as day, I heard, I'm just bonding with you. Like, I'm just getting used to your energy. And it was like the spirit of the hematite, just like talking
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. That's why, like, you guys know, like, I'll be like doing a reading and I'm like, yo, something's not right. And then like I'll be like, oh shit, like my ring was like on the counter, and then I'm like, oh, got it. 100%. Like, I feel like
Y'all don't know,
I
like these rings, we're
cannot
connected to
function.
them. We are like these rings, like the spirits of like the crystal spirits of these rings, they connect to you and they bond with you and they're yours.
It's just
And
like you would a regular crystal. And a lot of people are like, why do readers always have so many, or like spiritual people have so many rings? And I'm like,
and bracelets.
because we're in tune with them. Like, we now have a bond. We can't just let that bitch go.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is. And like I'd always like I could feel the energy of my crystals always. Is like something that I've always been able to tap into just naturally, is just to feel energies of different things. And but like with this ring, it was just like on a whole other level, like tingling, itching, like it was and it was just, and then when I heard it, I was like,
What the fuck is that?
I was like, all right, bet. How long you gonna need? She's like, I don't know. We'll see. And she's like, just leave me on and like just let me live my life.
You're like, all
I
right,
just
my
love it. I was like,
bad.
this feels a little weird, but okay. I'm gonna trust you.
uh, honestly, like, we connect, we like make these bonds. And that's why, like, I high key, low key, like, online people's etiquettes are fucked up online when it
It
comes to
really is.
spiritually inclined people. And I hope some of my people that will approach me online with their fucked up energy hear this, because they need to hear it. But
They just
y'all
run it in
also
demand.
y'all also have to realize that, yes, it might look like we're just pulling these cards, or it looks like we might just be tapping into a spirit and giving you a message, but that shit is draining as fuck on us.
Taxing. That it's a
Like,
huge energy exchange.
yes, that 10-minute exchange that is only 10 minutes to you, and you got this closure filled message and it really resonated with you. Yes, but it could take us hours to recharge from giving you that 10-minute message.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go on. I'm on my box. I'm on my box. Get over it. We're gonna have a second. I was on live earlier. I was telling you, and I was tapped in to this girl randomly, like, but then after, like, everybody's like, my dad died, my mom died, I want this, I need that. And I'm like, bitch, that's not how it works. And for one, I think it's very rude and disrespectful for you to come and automatically assume that I want to use my gift for you.
Yeah. It's like if you're at a store, you know, you're not just gonna go up to them and say, give me my pants.
Yeah.
You're gonna say hello. Maybe if you're like a good person, some etiquette is a thing in your life. You're gonna be courteous to them and ask them nicely, like, do you know where I can find this? Or can you help me do this? Like, you just roll up and start demanding, give me a love reading. Pull some cards
No.
for me. Is my grandma here? Can you like tell me if my grandma, like, what does she want from me? Like, nah, man.
Or
No.
they'll be like, why hasn't my grandma came here? And I'm like, obviously you don't need to know why if you're asking that question.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just it's the
It's
etiquette.
a etiquette, it's a common courtesy. Regardless of whether or not you see us in person or if you're seeing us on your screen, we are still people, and it's a courtesy.
Like, yeah, man.
We're
It's like,
using these gifts that we have, that we've been, gifted with, because that's what a gift is, right? To try and help. you and people, and you're just gonna treat us with like the level of disrespect. Oh, gosh.
And then I'm like, no, I'm not giving you a reading. And they're like, you're rude. And I'm like, I'm rude because you came in and told me to give you something. And I told you to take your funky, raggedy ass on. And I'm rude. Got it.
Yeah, man.
But be nice to your guys' spiritual people around you that are truly tapped in and have been on a journey or are starting their journey, wherever they're at on their journey. But be respectful, man. Like, be respectful. Somebody even was like, I hope I see you in the streets so you can give me a tarot card reading. And I'm like, why the fuck would I give you a tarot card reading in the middle of HEB?
That could never be me.
Or I'll be like, can you say hi first?
Yeah, that's a big one. You always say that. Can you say hi first?
Like, people will literally, I'll go from like 0 people in my room to like 300, and then they'll be like, give me, I need this, can I have that? And I'm like, none of y'all bitches said hi, because I did not see 300 hellos. I did not see 300 hellos.
Yeah, man.
How do you feel about that? Like, what is your insight? Like, because you're on my live stream, on my, oh shit, my toe, on my platform, right? You're a moderator. Like, from your perspective, like, how do you feel about it?
Man, I feel the same way that you do. It's rude, it's disrespectful. Why are y'all just rolling it? Caps lock on, yelling at people. Like, bro, and then repeating like the copy paste game on point, just repeating the same question, like, bro, chill, we're gonna get to you. Just like calm down. But also like I go live sometimes, and like I can also
Mhm.
go live on TikTok. So like I mean, my platform is nowhere the size of yours at this point, but like
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
it's annoying.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's like coming to our platforms, and when we're streaming live, like, beach. I don't go to your raggedy ass job asking for a free French fry. Everybody's like, I don't work where they sell fries. And I was like, well, that's what I'm going to assume, because that's how you're acting.
Dang.
I'm such a bitch sometimes, but I can't help it.
Wow. That was a good
I
one.
can't help
That's a
it.
good one. That's a good one.
But be kind to your readers.
Yeah.
We don't have to, like, I see. Y'all know, and if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. I will end a live stream quick, fast, in a hurry.
She
I'll
will.
be like,
Well,
I'm
now
gonna
you have
say
the
bye,
ability to turn off the comments.
and now I can turn off the comments. I will turn them bitches off and be like, I'm leaving.
She
Y'all are
will sit
disrespectful
there,
as fuck.
turn off the comments, chastise everyone, spend like a good 5 minutes scolding people, and then like she comes back and everyone's like, wow, it's like so calm. And then there's people who are like, yes, thank you. I love those people who are like in there. They're not moderators, but they go in there and they vibe, and they're like still like
Yeah,
really helpful. It's a good time. I love it.
yeah. I'm gonna mind my business now. It's time for me to go. I need to go. I have to go to my box. I fucked up. I was going, you guys know, when I get on my Amazon binges, I order a whole bunch of shit at one time. And I was really concerned because I did not have any of these packages that I ordered arrived to my door. So I go and look, and I had my P.O. box address. So now they're gonna be looking at me crazy because there's like 30 packages there.
Oh shit.
And I'm not that bitch that like is like, yeah, put it in the same box to save the. I'm not that bitch. I'm like, no. If this is the soonest day, I need it then. I don't care. Don't put it all in the same box.
Wow. I'm that bitch. Put it in the same box. Like
I'm not. I'm like, that'll be here
and then
Tuesday.
I
That'll
get
be here
annoyed
Wednesday.
when like I order a bunch of stuff and I can't have it in just like 1 or 2 boxes.
Mm-mm.
That's what I want.
Nope. I'm like, oh, no, give me what can come as soon as it can get here. As you guys know, if you're minding everybody else's business, who the fuck is minding yours?
And on that, I'm gonna mind my business.